Gamers, it is 100% that time of the year, the end of the year. I'm beyond hype. I'm so hype, bro. It is time for the top 10 anime I watched in 2023 video. Okay, I've never done a video for this shit before. It's never happened. Let's get into it, okay? The music's a little fucking loud on my end. I'm gonna start with the disclaimers, get them out of the way. There's 5 confirmed sections, okay? Kids under 6 eat free, okay? Those are, 6 and low scored anime that I just wanted to highlight because they're kind of, you know what I mean? They're between 4 and 6, are kind of in that middle ground. But there's some good shows in there. Then we have the worst shows of the year, shows that were just absolute dog shit. Anime of the month, I kept track every month of which show I thought was the best that month. Honorable mentions part 1, these are the higher tier shows that couldn't get onto the list, but I felt bad not including them. And then, of course, the actual list. Shows are presented as they're split on myanimelist.net.com, I don't remember. So, for example, like last year, JoJo Part 6, it's one part, right? It's Part 6. But my anime list, because they released them in 3 different spots, it was 3 entries. So each part could be different ranks. Like part, 6, part 3 could be like number 1 on the list. Part 3 was it? Jesus Christ. Part 6, part 1 could be like not even included at all. And then sometimes they'll just include the whole show. You know what I mean? Like there's some shows on here I can confirm for you right now that peak the whole way through. Spoilers, I will be spoiling. I'll be spoiling everything on there. If you click the link down below, my link tree, it has my anime list account, DabGod, and then sort by last updated and scroll all the way down. There's like 100 entries you're gonna have to go through. Scroll all the way down to Tokyo Ghoul. Okay, Tokyo Ghoul RE season 2 onwards, fair game to be on the list. I'm telling you right now, spoiler alert, Tokyo Ghoul is not on the list, so that's why I said after. You know what I mean? I didn't feel like rewording that. But everything else, at the time you're watching this, onwards, fair game. Okay. And the last thing, it's my opinions, be nice. Be nice. You can disagree, just don't be mean. So here's my stats before we get anywhere. My total My Anime List entries is 310. Total unique shows that I watch is 161. I have thrown away, I've refused to watch 29 whole shows. The playlist you're hearing right now is the top 10 songs from this year, but I do have a playlist on my Spotify that I might share at some point if I ever learn how to do that. But it is 326 songs. And then for 10 out of 10 shows, mal entries that I thought that season was just peak, was 34 entries. On the right there, you can see Year of the Clear is something I started. They all have little names, the lists that I do when I'm picking my watch list, because I have my anime list, but then I'll make watch lists to organize the order I watch that plan to watch 100 anime long thing. So Year of the Clear was I took all the shows that have been sitting in my plan to watch since 2016, 17, 18, 19, before 2020 and whatnot, just in that area. I took all those shows and I just threw them in there and said, I'm finishing these this year. This is the Year of the Clear. I'm getting them done. Then the catch-up arc was once I finished the Year of the Clear, I had to catch up with all the seasonals and the sequels and whatnot. But then, once I did that and I was all caught up, everything's good, I still had some time left, so I started the Great Crusade 200th Warrior, where that total unique anime watch, I'm going to get that to 200. So here it is, section 1, kids under 6 eat free. This first section, like I said, spotlight for all the shows that I scored 6 out of 10 or less, that I thought were interesting, worth sharing. I quoted something from them a lot, whatever. Just because it's a bad experience doesn't mean it wasn't a good experience, So here we go. I have Neon Genesis Evangelion. I know it's really popular, but the ending was trash, and it was kind of mid. There was a lot of weird shit going on. So 6. Bobobo. That was all over the place. It was interesting. It was fun. I like the characters. I like all their, what's going on there. But I could not go above a 6, dude. I'm sorry. That was just above mid. Black Butler was good. Seasons 1 and 2 were kind of you know what I mean? Like, they were interesting. The characters were interesting. The world building was interesting. I liked whatever was going on, but I don't like you know what I mean? It was just mid. Season 3 was good. I think I gave season 3 a 7, but season 1 and 2 were kind of especially season 2 was kind of. Now, the worst shows of the year. Just because I drop some shows, it doesn't mean I'll drop every show I don't like. Usually, I only drop it if it's something really like nasty going on, because anime can get weird. You know, so I'll drop it if it gets weird. But here we go. I got 4 this time. I got 4 absolute stinkers. Shinsekai Yori, bro, from the New World. I'm so sorry. I was bored. It was not what was advertised. They advertised it as like these psychic children are in this world and they are psychics and it's cool and you can see all of them pictured. It looks like it's gonna be cool, and then the whole thing is just some weird like socio-political like rat people fucking like bullshit, and it's just all about the rat people. And it's like, hey, you're about the rat people? Oh, the rat people. Oh, there's different rats, so we gotta run around from the rats. Yikes. A regular at Magic High School was absolute dog shit. It was like, the guy was supposed to be OP, like he was like this really smart guy and he was really strong, but he was like bad at magic, so it was like, you know what, like they could do like the incel power fantasy. Incel power fantasy is what I call it, right? Where they don't want to make themselves like the Chad cool guy character. Sometimes they try it, but like, you know what I mean? Like, they can't let go of the like self-deprecating, you know, I'm the you know, nobody that no one likes. I am the lowest of the low, but I'm actually really powerful and they just don't know it, and they're all going to start loving me and after being mean to me. And it's like, get a fucking hobby, dude. Oh my god. You know. And then he has the weird thing going with his sister where she's like obsessed with him. And he's like this smug, like, I know she likes me, and I'd like her too if she wasn't my sister. It's like, gross, nasty. Mount Mayusha was just fucking boring. It was so bad. It was literally, they're like, okay, we're gonna make a TV show. Okay, let's make a TV show, and then that's like as far as they got. You know, like, it was so bad. And it's like a 4chan original or some shit. I don't even know why it's on my fucking list, bro. And then Dear Brother was another one. I don't know where it came from. I tried to watch it in like 2018. I got like half an episode in, I got bored. And then because of the Year of the Clear, I decided to finish it. And it was like 39 episodes of just like... I hear the Gilmore Girls is a good show. My dad watches it. I can't get into it, but like at least like I'll be kind of watching it and I'm like, okay, there's like something going on. It's not for me, but like it's a show. This is like what I imagine, like this is like how I react to Gilmore Girls as a show, though. Like objectively, the show is my reaction. If that makes any fucking sense. There was one character, Saint Just, who I called the Perk Monster because she was addicted to pills the whole time, and she fucking dies. Every other character I could not stand. I couldn't stand the girl with the black hair. I couldn't stand the main character. I couldn't stand the friend character that I think's pictured there on the right. I didn't like any of them at all. And it just like the show just kept happening and nothing was really going on. Anime of the month though is the next section, section 3. I was really careful to like know exactly when, and it counts if I end the show in that month. So Bobobo counted for, I think Bobobo counted for June or July, one of the two. I think it counted, no, it counted for July, but I spent like half of June watching it, and I finished it like July 10th or some shit. But I spent like most of June watching it, even though I finished in July, so that counts as July. Just because you see an anime on here does not mean it's on the top 10 list, though. Keep that in mind. So, like, all these shows on here, there's 12 shows. They can't all be there. You know, and they're not all going to be there. Some of them might. Who knows? We have for January, we have Kanata no Astra, or Astra Lost in Space. February was Food Wars. That's such a good show. March, Rainbow Nisha Rokubo no Shichinin. Ah, man, I love that show. April was Spy Family Part 2. May was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I only watched 2 shows in May. June was Tiger and Bunny. July was Anohana, the flower we saw that day. August was Baki Hanma season. Was that? Yeah, it's Baki Hanma season 2 part 2. Was what I watched. December was Azumanga Daioh. October was that's K-On? Yeah, it's K-On. And then November was Megalobox, and then December was Megalobox 2. um, Spoiler alert, I only watched I'm not even done. Like, as of recording this, I haven't even finished Megalobox 2, but it's the only anime I'm watching that month. I'm like halfway through it. It's good. It's a good show. Um, so bonus section, top 10 anime songs. You're hearing one of them, and you just heard 2 other ones. So it's a secret bonus section I threw in there. Oh yeah, and here they are. The Vinland Saga opening, King's Game opening. Don't even get me started on King's Game. Soul Eater, Paper Moon. The Kanata no Astra theme song is so peak. It's so peak. God of High School theme song is peak. Asterix War Season 2 only. Fallen Angel from Panty Stocking with Garter Belt. That was another good show. That was a good show. The Shinsekai Yori ending, Warita Ringo, so peak. Tower of God, again, shit anime, great song. And then Haru no Tanari from Yuru Camp. That was really good too. Now it's time for the honorable mentions. Part 1. Whoosh. Is there a part 2? I don't know. So let's get it. We have... I tried to just do like ones I rated like 7 out of 10. 7 or 8. Yuki Yuna's a Hero. That one got me, bro. That was a good show. Season 1. It was like Season 1 of the Hero arc were good. The weird other shit later on was kind of bad. But Season 1 of the Hero arc were good. Talentless Nana was good. I'm so mad they're like 100% never making more anime. Like if I actually really get into manga, I'm reading that book 100%. Laid Back Camp was so good, bro. I loved that show. That shit made me want to go camping. That's how I know a show is good. If it makes me want to do the thing that they do in the show. Like Your Lie in April. I want to learn to play the piano so bad when I watch that shit. And like Given, I wanted to learn to play the guitar. I actually bought a guitar. It's just sitting in my closet. And then Soul Eater, the one you're hearing right now. Oh, that was such a good show. That was so good, bro. Unfortunately, though, the show's in the top 10 list. It's time. They're so much better. Give it up for the official top 10 anime I watched in 2023. Number 10 is Chainsaw Man, bro. You cannot tell me you didn't see Chainsaw Man coming on my fucking list, bro. You cannot tell me. They did like a unique ending every single time. The OP was great. It was like a meme at one point. Not as good as the other shows on the list, though. We're gonna get there. But holy shit, did this thing like take the world by storm. That's crazy, bro. Yo, you know what's better than Chainsaw Man? Cute High Earth Defense Club Love. This shit was peak. This was peak. It's like a parody anime of Magical Girl anime, and I love Magical Girl anime, but I don't ever watch them because they're kind of like the same thing every time. So once you've watched one, it's kind of like eh. But that was the whole point of this one. It was really good. You know, not as good as the other ones. Don't get me wrong. This one's still, it was a 9 out of 10. These are only 9 out of 10 so far. Still a 9 out of 10s. I know this is like the #1 anime everyone talks about. I'm not giving it more than a 9. I'm sorry, the first 3 episodes, Duke. The first 20 episodes take so fucking long and there's no development at all the first like 20 episodes. They're just like setting up everything. And 64 episodes? I'm sorry, that's so much. That's so much for just a decent show. No, I mean, 9 out of 10 is not decent. But you know what I mean. Like, all in all. You know, but the ending was fucking crazy. The ending was nuts. The characters were good, though, if nothing else. Animation was pretty good. It was a good show. You know what I mean? I gotta put it up there, though. I gotta give it to you. Number 7 is Psycho Pass. Psycho Pass was so good. Just Season 1. Just Season 1. Season 2 was kind of... I haven't even watched Season 3. But Psycho Pass was good. Especially the ending, bro, of Season 1. Psycho Pass was so good, bro. I'm sorry. I love Psycho Pass. I don't have a lot to say. Like I said, I had to put it up there. It was a 10 out of 10. Speaking of 10 out of 10s, Tiger and Bunny was crazy. This one had me hyped the whole way through. Superhero show, cool dude, single dad, great cast. Look at all the characters, bro. Look at all the characters, bro. I mean, this is where shit gets crazy. These are the 10 out of 10s, bro. Okay, this is. You ready for this? You ready? You ready? You ready? Mob Psycho, bro. Mob Psycho 100 is a 10 out of 10 the whole way through all 3 seasons. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about, bro. Mob Psycho 100, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 show. Fun to watch. You know, Mob. Dude, I literally was talking and acting like Mob for like a month. Not even kidding. Like, I watched this one in like February or some shit, and it had me talking like him. I was acting like him, bro. I was Mob Psycho 100 for like a month, bro. Straight peak. We'll talk about peak though. Rainbow Nishi Rokubo no Shichinin. This one was good. It's got a completely different vibe to so many other shows I watch, but it's so good. It's such a good show. The OP is peak. The cast is peak. They're like criminals, but they're not really criminals, but they're criminals. You know? I have nothing else to say, bro. It's a unique show. It does what it wants to do well, and it's fun to watch. Speaking of peak shows, Anohana, the flower we saw that day. God, I'm dying, bro. I cried, bro. I really did cry, bro. I mean, it was a fun show. It was funny. It was sad. I like that I put the movie trailer in there. I watched it like a movie. That's how I watched it. I just sat down and watched the whole thing straight through. But it was such a good show. That was so good. The music is good. I still listen to the music like regularly. But number 2, hey yo, Kanata. I think we're lost in space, bro. Oh my god! Every time I listen to like the opening, I wish it would. Is what I'm listening to right now? It is. Okay. At the beginning, it was like I do the hey yo, Kanata. I think we're lost in space. And it's so fun. The only flaw is it's a little bit cheesy. Just a little bit. I mean, some of it's kind of like you know, but I mean, look at that cast, bro. Look at them. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? It's so good. And then they do like the hour-long first and last episodes too. You know, and then like, oh, it was so good. It was so good. I like I said, I stayed up till 5 a.m. watching it, bro. When I watched it, when I finished it, I watched it in like January, and I sat there and I was like, this is the best anime I've ever seen. In January, mind you. Now, before I tell you the show I watched in a later month, because obviously if this is number 1 in January, it's not January, right? I'm not going to spoil which month, as you know. Let's talk about the second round of honorable mentions. These are the 9 and 10 out of 10s. Odd Taxi was a 10 out of 10, but I couldn't put it over the other shows. Like, it was perfect. But the other shows were like better. You know what I mean? Like objectively, Odd Taxi was perfect. I had no problems with Odd Taxi. But I wanted to put some other shows above it. Same. I think Yuri on Ice either got like a 9 or a 10, maybe an 8. I don't know. But Yuri on Ice was good. I liked that show. But again, there's just other shows I wanted to put over it. Food Wars, I probably could have snuck season 1 in there. Because that was another one where, again, I wanted to get back into cooking. And I was locked in, bro. I finished that one so fast. Because I could not look away. I loved Food Wars so much. It was such a good show. So I gotta throw it in there. Some way, shape, or form. Some way, somehow, I'm getting it in there. And then Vinland Saga, bro. Vinland Saga is so peak. I'm sorry, bro. Season 2 was kind of meh. I catch a lot of shit for saying Season 2 was kind of meh, but Season 1 was peak. And now, with the number 1s from the last 4 years, this is year number 5 of doing this. Holy shit. We have Assassination Classroom, Parasite, Inuyashiki, and Ranking of Kings. Joining these absolute fucking titans, the best shows I watched of their year, joining them is Megalobox. Fucking plot twist, am I right? You probably you didn't see this coming. I genuinely there's nothing wrong with it. There's not a single flaw I can pick out with Megalobox. Okay, it's literally just Rocky, bro. The scrappy Italian-looking underdog, shady trainer that backstabs him. I haven't seen Rocky. but redeems himself. Okay, the shit where the whole time he was playing him, and they kind of like hint at it. He makes the deal with the bad guy. The bad guy's cool too. You know what I mean? The like mob boss. Makes a deal, but then he's like, no. I need to let him do this. Even if I can't watch him fight, I'll give up my other eye. Fucking crazy. And then the fucking like Russian dude that like they like respect each other, bro. And he's like, I want to fight on the same level as him. It fucking peak. Fucking hands down best anime I watched this year. Okay, music top 10 out of 10 in the world. Okay, I get it. It was not on the list. Okay, the other shows are like the other songs, not shows. The other songs I listen to these like on the car ride to work. I listen to them when I'm doing stuff. Those are my like daily songs. I listen to them. I use my Spotify. You know what I was listening to. That's what I listen to. But if we're talking like for the show, like what made the experience, the music was so peak. It works so well. Hands down, Megalobot number one anime of the year. It was so peak, bro. So, thank you so much for watching. It has been an incredible. Why is my shit not working? It has been an incredible year of anime. I watched about 100 mal entries. I think like 106 is what I hit. So, I can't wait for next year, bro. I really cannot wait for next year. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for being my friend. If you're my friend, yeah, that's it. Goodbye.